PKD Nambiar, political analyst and commentator, and also a brand guru. But until he joins in, Mr. PKD, the opposition has to come together. There seems to be some kind of back channel happening. Congress maybe not taking the lead visibly, but back channels that is happening. The BJP cannot hope to get as many seats in the north as they did in the last elections. So does the opposition sense some kind of a chance?
Well, to an extent, I agree with Javed Bhai today. The reason being that there is the opposition parties today understand that taking on to the mighty Modi is not easy for each one of them one by one. They need to have some kind of a coalition. Now, the problem is that is by knowing that fact, now what is the next option for all of them to come together? How do they come together? And secondly, how would you, if at all the Congress wanted to play the role of a big brother or a leader in the amongst this group, how will they be able to? Because last time I think they have got about 50 odd seats. From the 50 to now, will they be able to get this 50? How many places in this 50 numbers they are going to lose further? For an example, my home state, Kerala, they had 19 people. Out of the 20 seats, 19 has gone to only one CPIM or a left front MP. Is there any way in today's looking at the state of Congress in Kerala, will they be able to get 19? Maybe even if they get about 10, it's a big thing. So the problem is that they are where they have got in Punjab, for an example, they had a large number of people last time. Will they be able to get anybody from Punjab anymore? So Congress is only place where they can look at getting some, UP definitely no. So unless and until you have some kind of a dominance you are showing somewhere or the other way, like even though it may not have a very big significance with regard to the Northeastern elections yesterday, in the national level, only 5 seats are there. But there is nothing called as a positivity is coming out for the other opposition parties to rally behind Congress. So Farooq Abdullah is not wrong. And on the other side, you will be surprised, Priyaji, that one of the DMK spokesperson on another show was very strongly saying we are the third largest party in the country. Same is the body language of TMC. If both the TMC and DMK is saying that we are bigger or equal to Congress, the only difference is the Congress is spread. But in terms of consolidated vote bank, they are much more powerful. These regional parties are much more powerful. And the other side is that Congress is fighting against these regional parties. As Javed Bhai said that yesterday, the Congress fought against the Mamta and won a seat in Bengal. So the problem is that it's not about that they all understand today that they all need to come together to fight against Modi. But on the one side, the Modi's popularity is growing. He is not leaving even 1 minute or 1 second, even waiting for it. He's leading everything. People, all the
we talked about Modi in a bit, but I'll just sort of bring. I do agree with the other two on the names that are brought about. Would you like to add and bring up some other candidates?
Well, I think it's I believe that Sharad Pawar is one of the. Maybe the living legend of, real Chanakya of Indian politics. But as Ashutosh said, he's too old for it. His health is not in his side to bring that. And I think he's, another thing you need to understand that all these names which we are taking about, except the Sonia Gandhi, keep her for a minute away. Most of these people are paying for their पुराना पाप का अभी पे करने के लिए वो उनके पास लिस्ट पड़ा हुआ है, whether it is an ED or a CBI or either they directly or some of their relatives are already into it. The moment they go very aggressive,
सरकार बदलने दो, उससे बड़ा लिस्ट दूसरे साइड है. ये लिस्ट इससे कोई सरकार बदलने दो या कोई निष्पक्ष ईडी बैठा दो, फिर देखो कितना बड़ा लिस्ट किसका होता है.
मैं आपका भावना, but then I can only tell you one thing, that the reality of politics is not of the 90s and 2000s today. 2023 and 2023, the politics of today is way different. The electorates have changed. Their mindsets have changed. We are not talking to the people who are uneducated, not unaware of things. Today, we are living in a world of communication. Tell me one opposition leader who have got a pan-India outlook when you are pitting against Narendra Modi. Narendra Modi has got from
No,
down
that
south.
is why Ashutosh is saying, go without a face. That's the strategy, is to go without a face.
Why would you? Let me ask you, Priyaji, that as a voter, you and me, why should I, when I have somebody who is a face, who has got a charismatic leadership, who is visible every day, whether you like it or you like him or dislike him,
BJP
but
can
you
go, will of
are
course
seeing
with
him,
Modi, but the opposition. No,
why
the
should I
point
go
is
to Rahul Gandhi?
no,
Yeah.
no. That's what the point is. BJP will of course go with Modi there. He's the best bet. But the opposition should, it's a good strategy not to put a
But
face. Same reason that you
we are not
mentioned.
understanding the larger. We have started saying that the opposition parties have understood the need for coming together. Now, who will lead that is the question which we are discussing. Is the people whomsoever we are throwing the names, it is not anymore the Harkishan Singh, Surjit, or those kind of a parties. You need to have one strong person who has got a national outlook. And today, none of these names. Kumar is a Bihar leader.
You need someone to bring everyone together. Javed, you want to come in?
Who is
The same formula.
I hope and pray that we invent a person or discover a leader like that of today. We are talking about the era wherein we are talking about a Vajpayee.
This is the point. What he's saying, he's not saying that anybody will be put up against Modi. It's someone who can bring together all the parties to form a strategy, issue-based, to take on Modi and put everybody on one platform instead of fighting each other.
Can I just complete one statement? Look at the history. Look at the last 4 years, 5 years, or 10 years of history of this opposition coming together. If Congress, if all these times of the older time, except that Janata Dal period, there is always been somebody who was having a seat of 90 seats or 100 seats. So he used to play the role of a big brother and ask everybody else to come together. Today, there is no one like that available. Who is that person who could bring all these people together? Stalin did not call Arvind Kejriwal, neither the Mamata Banerjee, whereas and the BRS, the neighboring BRS. The BRS will not be ready to call up any of these people. So I think my way of looking at the politics of 2024 is like this. 2023 is very, very defining. Congress still have a scope. If they do well in Rajasthan, if they do well in Karnataka, if they do well in Chhattisgarh, whatever Javed Bhai and Ashutosh or Priyaji, we all are thinking might happen. But or otherwise, if they lose Karnataka, if they lose Rajasthan and Chhattisgarh,
fair enough, I got it. I just want to go beyond the assembly calculations. PKD, just limit your answer to the Aam Aadmi Party part. Is this the end of the road for Aam Aadmi Party?
I absolutely, I agree with Ashutosh ji 7%. The reason being, of course, the only asset what they had so far, I'm using the word they had so far, has been the moral character, but which they have been losing one after another. And the last it was the Manish Sisodia episode. And we all also know that there are many more new scams are going to come. Still, sometimes ago, Arvind Kejriwal was able to capture a set of or take them into confidence, a set of leaders and the bureaucrats. But today, the bureaucracy in Delhi is known to the fact that staying with Arvind Kejriwal is not in their favor. So they are all opening up one after another to the political leaders. Yeah, this has been done. This file was signed. So I think it's just a matter of time. By the time the Manish Sisodia episode is over, there is another 5, 6, 7 more episodes are going to come out, which may be big or small, it doesn't matter. So the moral character, what Ashutosh said, is going to be continuously attacked one after another. This may be the beginning of the end for Aam Aadmi Party for sure.
Or it could be a beginning of the unity. As PM Modi also said, the ED is uniting the opposition. So maybe this could be the great impact. Thank you so much, both of you. Yeah.
Can I just make a quick point? One thing which we are missing, we are talking about that the whole if you really look at the UPA 1 and 2 and etc., the unified Andhra Pradesh was one of the major contributors for the Congress. Today, it is 2 different states. We don't even discuss about it because we don't discuss about the Congress of the Andhra, the erstwhile Andhra. So today, even in the Andhra Pradesh of today and in Telangana, Congress is almost negligible. So where is it in the south of India where Congress is prominent? Congress used to be prominent in south of India. Now Tamil Nadu Congress is B, C, D player. In the only place Kerala and Karnataka is the two place where they have get something.
Totally. Thank you so much for this discussion, and we'll keep looking